Good morning. We're working on a floor again. So Dad's cutting the first piece. I'm just getting tools around and see how far we can make it today. Well, we're making a little progress here. We're out to the cabinet, so we got to go all the way into the corner here. It looks good. It's coming. It is coming. So we're running into, it's just not quite perfect. We have little gaps like that, but it'll get filled in. And when we sand it, stain it, it's good. We got our little saw station set up over here. We put the shop vac hooked up to it so that it kind of helps control the dust. And yeah. Dad's cutting boards for me. And then I'm installing them. A long one. Color. There you go. A little sapwood. Nice grain pattern. Yup. Okay, look, it's Brock. I gotta go take Brock down to the farm and show him what he's working on today. We're making progress. I say that every time I take a clip, I think, because that's the only thing I can show you is that we're making progress. But it looks good. So we're getting a little freezy rain. These roads are slippery. It might get real nasty here in a while if it keeps that up. Well, my bucket's still not overflowing. I don't know how full it is. There's still a lot of oil in the sight gauge, so I don't think it's dripping that bad. But, Brock, we got an O-ring we got to fix. Yeah. So, that's your job today. And when you get that done, we need to change the oil in the front hubs, which, in order to do that, you have to jack up both front tires so you can spin them, pull the outside dual off, pull the spacer off, and then you can drain the oil out and let it drain completely, and then you got to rotate the tire till the fill line is horizontal and fill them back up, right? Okay. Well, that's your project for the day. We've made it to the island here, so that's good. I think we'll keep building this side out, but we're gonna have to do this, and they have to come out even once we get to the other side of the island, so that's gonna be a little tricky, but we also got to do underneath there where the dishwasher's going to go. Okay, well, we're making progress. We got up to the island there, and it is lunchtime. I've got a lunch meeting with a salesman, and so I'm going to do that, and we'll go back to it this afternoon. It's just going to take a while, but we're making progress, and it looks great. We're getting it. Making progress here. The pile is shrinking. I hope it's not shrinking too fast, but we're covering a lot of ground. We have made it past the angles, which makes it a little easier until we get to that angle over there, but that's different. But yeah, anyway, we'll see whether these match up or not. They should. I hope. Otherwise, it's going to be a little tricky, but we'll figure it out. Well, I thought I'd come down here and see how Brock's doing, since it's almost 5 and he's gonna go home soon. Fixing the mirror you broke? Like the first day, it was like in March. Brock was driving this tractor and he calls me, hey, the mirror's broke.
It was the day that I got it stuck in the mirror.
The same day. It was. In fact, it was right before that happened that you called me, wasn't it?
It was right after
Oh,
I got it stuck.
piling on. Yeah,
Surprised it isn't fired.
It's a mirror, it ain't no big deal. How we doing? How's everything else? Oil leak is fixed?
One of them, yes.
One of them, yeah.
So,
And you changed the hub oils?
change the hub oil. It's all refilled.
Okay.
I found the leak on the front.
Okay.
Solenoid.
So I can find an O-ring for that? Okay.
Everything's back down, everything's torqued, and
Good deal.
there you go.
Good deal. Well, we're not about ready to go. You got some cleaning to do yet.
Major stuff.
All right. Good deal. Okay, well, we had a pretty good day. Check that out. That looks fantastic. So we're just to the end of this island. We're to that point where we've got to make that board connect back across there. Initial measuring, we're off just slightly, but I think we can blend it and make it work. But it's kind of a complicated board there because we got to notch it around the end of the island. And so we decided to call it a night. It's 6:45 anyway. But just look at it. I mean, look at it. This is going to be so nice. This board here is our sample board. That's what the finish is gonna end up looking like after we put the stain on it. So, yeah, coming together. I am starting to get a little bit nervous about how small the pile is getting. We're using them up fast. There's a lot here yet. It's spread out, but it is critical that we have enough to get up to the pantry doorway and up to the entryway and up to the hallway door. The idea was to have enough to do this hallway, which there's not a lot of space here, and there's short boards, so we can use up a lot of short boards. But we want to do that, and we want to do the pantry, and I'm not entirely sure we've got enough boards to do that. So we'll figure something out if we have to. Or we'll just go make some more. I mean, we can do that. It just takes time. So Dad does have a couple more piles of white oak boards sitting around that, well, they need planed and tongue and grooved and all of that, but it can be done. All right, well, Brock did a good job today working on this tractor. He got a lot done. I hear I've got a ton of, oh crap, 43. There's 43 videos on here. Ton of YouTube footage. So we're gonna take that home and start editing a video. This one might take me a while, but yeah, thanks for watching today. Have a great night. I am working on a floor again tomorrow. I don't know if I'm filming tomorrow, but we're going to keep moving. So thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you again when we see you. Good morning. It is the start of day 3 on the flooring project, so we should get up to the stairs and hopefully we'll get that little hallway and, well, most of the rest of this done today. Let's get going.
Well, we've connected the halves. We have a slight bow, but we're addressing that and fixing it. Getting some more underlayment laid out. We had to take our handrails down here and putting the next border board in.
Look at that piece right there. This one needs sanded down a little bit, but that's impressive. All right. Well, we're making that angle, and we are just up to the fridge opening in the pantry there, so good deal. It's moving. We do have a little gap here. I probably should have planned better, and whatever. It is what it is. I think we're going to make a little T-molding to go just over the tile and over this board and fill in that gap, and that should be fine. This area where the fridge is going to be, we're going to use narrow boards, so I'm going to use a 4-incher. To start with, and then we've got these little 2.5s or whatever, and I'm just going to fill that area in with those because, well, there's a fridge going to sit on it, and so you'll never see them, so let's use up the stuff that I don't want out in the middle of the floor, and that'll be good. The pile's shrinking, but so is the area that we need to do, so it's going well here. Check it out. We've got a finished edge there up to the doorway there. I use skinny boards back here. You can kind of tell. These are some narrow, I don't know, 2 3/4 or something like that. And the fridge is going to sit there, so we just covered them all up. It doesn't matter that they don't match everything else. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, now we got to work out to the steps and then down that hallway and out. And I mean, I think we got enough boards. I think we'll be okay. We're covering ground fast. It's going a long ways.
Yeah.
You use feature.
Right there it is. I'm going to squeak.
Oh, it's that outside board. I can see it bending.
Yeah.
You could shim it up underneath it.
Yeah, we could do that.
That's what I would do.
All right. We're to the point where we need to put our stairs border in. So this walnut piece is going to go across the face here. We need to do some trimming on it. It's not quite where we need it, and we're going to notch around this corner, trying to figure out how to trim it and what exactly we're going to do there. But yeah, making a plan. It'll work. Well, day 3 of this project is ending quickly, and doesn't feel like we've made a ton of progress today. We started right at the end of the island, and we've made it up to the stairs, and there's a lot of runs in there, but there's a lot of little pieces that we've had to kind of cut around and make fit, and it's just taking a while. So we've made this angle, and we've got the other one in here. This board is not nailed in place, but this one is, so that fits really tightly there. We're trying to fill in this little gap and then put another piece in there so we can help use that as a guide on that one. And we had to cut around the doors and around this, and it's taking a while. Oh, and then we had to do the walnut around the steps there, and once we got that into place, then we could fill in this gap, and it's just taking a while. Oh yeah, I do feel like I should address the fact that earlier in this video, or maybe a couple days ago, I don't know, I said that we were going to use kind of random widths and use up the narrower boards throughout this. We have not done that at all. This is all 5-inch boards all the way through here. We decided it would be really hard to make that look random, and so we're going to hopefully do everything in here with the wide boards, and then in that hallway we can use up some narrow ones. I did use narrow ones underneath where the fridge goes here, the real skinny boards, because there's a fridge on it. If we have enough to do in here, we can use skinny boards as well. So yeah, it'll change the look a little bit in the different areas, but it won't be visible from the same spot. So that's kind of why our 5-inch wide board pile is shrinking, and the other ones we haven't hardly used any of them yet. Well, that's how far we made it for the day. Not a huge amount of progress, but something. So we're gonna try and finish that tomorrow. And I did some math calculating out how many boards we got left and what it's gonna take, and we're gonna be awfully darn close with the 5-inch wide ones. It'll be really close, so hopefully it'll go. Thanks for watching this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That one was a little bit different there. We didn't make a ton of progress today, but we're getting there. So Dad and I'll work on it some more tomorrow afternoon and see how far we can get. So thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend. Hit that like and subscribe button for me, please. And if you have any questions and comments, leave them down below. I would appreciate it. And thanks for all the comments and stuff on Brock's video yesterday. I know that he did a really good job for us. So anyway, see you guys.